Clayton Slack, please report to home plate. Clayton in 2021 was nominated First Team All-Conference and the Cooley Conference Player of the Year. Clayton is a senior, and he's also been selected to the WBCA All-Star Team and will represent Viroqua in the American Legion All-Star Game at Miller Park. Congratulations, Clayton.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Park Bowl. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC. We're here tonight to watch a ball game between the host Viroqua Legion and the folks from across the river. LaCrescent comes to town. These two teams happened to have played last night, and LaCrescent picked up the win 5-4 in extra innings. So that was quite the ball game. And they're going to be going at it again here tonight. Well, it'll be interesting to see if we have another extra inning ball game, a one-run game. It was 5-4 last night in 8. We'll see what happens in just a few moments. Let's take a look at those sponsors. We'll come right back with the starting order and the first pitch. Back we come. It's going to be the shortstop, Mason Bills, to start things off here for LaCrescent. We'll take a look at it's Noah Matheson doing the pitching. The first pitch in there for a called strike. This ball game underway. Matheson coming right back. That one a little bit high for a ball. Matheson, along with his usual battery mate, Evan Hubach. Here's a shot out to center field, and that'll be caught. Good range out there. Braden Landusky making the grab for out number 1. Here's Carson Poppy, who is the second baseman, batting from the left-hand side. Takes the ball high and away. Coming right back, here's a ground ball. Oliver with the pick, and he'll get the out. Taking that one himself. Good job there by Camden Oliver. Two down and only 5 pitches. Matheson set. Here he comes. There's your strike. Isaac Peterson will be doing the pitching tonight. Matheson's fastball just a bit high, and it's 1-1. That'll ride inside on the hands, 2-1. Thanks to those sponsors that you're going to be seeing throughout today's ball game. And we'll mention those sponsors as well. The Westby Co-op Credit Union. Thanks to Kevin Hauser and all of his many branches. Here's a shot out to center field, and Landusky is there with no problem at all. It's no runs, no hits, nobody left on base. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Noah Matheson and Viroqua. Well, Viroqua will get things started here with Griffin Olsen stepping into the batter's box from the left-hand side. Swing and a miss. Peterson came in with a fastball that rolled away from him. Here's a shot that is over the head of the right fielder. Olsen motoring around. He is heading for third. He'll have himself a triple. Boy, what a shot there to get the ball game started. Olsen put a charge into it. Here's Evan Hubach now. Evan has had a great spring and has carried it over into the summer as the catcher. Checked his swing on a fastball that just kept rising. 1-0. The Westby Co-op Creamery supporting today's broadcast with all your favorite dairy products. And our thanks to the Vasateg Funeral Home. Since 1970, they've been in our communities. Check swing. That one is well out of play over into our parking lot area. Leadoff triple to get this game started. That's going to be a foul ball, chopped down the third base side. Peterson coming in with a tight curveball that was outside. And the count's 2-2. Just got a piece of that one to hang in there. Prairie du Chien took on the Holman 17 and under squad in the previous game. Here's a high fly ball. That should be deep enough for the sac fly. Here comes Olsen, and he'll score easily. One down. Well, congratulations going out to Clayton Slack. Prior to the ball game starting, they picked up a really nice plaque, recognition. Cooley Conference Player of the Year. WBC, I believe they said he's going to be playing in the All-Star game. He has had quite the career here for Viroqua High School, for the Blackhawks, and for the Legion team for that matter. Here's a stroke that'll split the defense, and Slack making the big turn. He's heading into second base. He will be there. Whoa, that was close. But he has great speed. He could see the ball all the way and said, why not try to put some more pressure on Isaac Peterson, the pitcher, especially with Camden Oliver coming up to bat. Camden can light things up as well. This one's popped up. Shortstop makes the grab. Just got underneath that one. Here's Braden Landowski. Here's a shot that's going to sail foul, out of play. Tried to put that one down the right field line. The 0-1 offering is outside 1-1. What was that score? 4-1, 4-0, something like that. Prairie du Chien picking up the win. Here's a ground ball. Second baseman with the throw in time to get the out. Well, the Viroqua Legion squad, they will pick up a run. They get 1 run on 2 hits and leave a runner stranded at second base. We'll come back with the top half of inning number 2, 1-0 Viroqua. LaCrescent comes to bat here in the top half of inning number 2 with Ryan Steffes. First baseman pops the first pitch out of play, and there's a strike on him. Well, thanks again to those sponsors, the Viroqua Food Co-op. Great place to go when, the choice is pretty easy. You can eat very, very healthy. Viroqua Dental Center, thanks to Dr. Leon Klum. Your next beautiful smile. Here's a throw from Slack. Plenty of time to get the out. I actually moved the camera too far. So Steffes grounds 6-3. Here's Jack Welch, the catcher now. Welch, nobody on, takes a called strike at the letters. And another one, practically the same spot. Matheson with some pretty good accuracy so far here in the first couple of innings. That one's high. Kind of just kept going up the ladder a little bit. That one popped away from Hubach. 2-2 now. Great night for baseball. Just outside. A slight breeze going on. Coming more into the booth. And there's a called strike 3. That one rode inside at the knees. First strikeout in the ball game for Noah Matheson. 2 down now. Here is Braden Abnett, center fielder. Tall, lanky young man. Swing and a miss. Well, tomorrow night, stop down at the VFW. check out their fish special. Another swing and a miss. They have a terrific little salad bar as well. And our thanks to the Viroqua Booster Club. There's a called strike 3. 2 backward Ks in a row. Another quick inning defensively. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. 1-0 to score. We go to the bottom half of inning number 2. In steps Noah Matheson from the right side. Pitcher facing pitcher here. And he is going to hit a soft line drive that the third baseman is able to snag without too much trouble. Hit it in the just below the barrel of the bat, I think. Here's Ashton Swanson, left fielder, takes a strike. Ashton, has to dance back on that one. That pitch came riding in on the kneecaps a little bit. Pops this one up. Catcher has a chance. No, it's over the screen. Almost found its way in here. Peterson doing the pitching here, as we mentioned. That's fouled off, his 23rd pitch. Thanks to VMH, Vernon Memorial Healthcare. Be sure to check out their website for all kinds of healthy ideas. Here's a fly ball. Second baseman, he'll make the grab. That wasn't an easy grab. Shallow center field. Here comes Casey Kowalczyk. Second baseman, right-handed hitter. Takes one downstairs. Vernon Manor Healthcare, the place to go for all your rehabilitative care, whether it's you or a loved one. Here's a drive out to left field, and it's an easy 1-2-3 inning for the LaCrescent defense. They return the favor. No runs on no hits. Nobody left on base. We're going to move quickly now to inning number 3. LaCrescent will send up a left-handed hitter and promptly hitting a ground ball. Hefner is going to be tossed out from the arm of Clayton Slack. 6-3 on the putout. Here's Zach Benson now. Benson, the third baseman. We'll see if he can jumpstart that LaCrescent offense. So far, nothing on the board for hits as we've moved into the third inning now. It's been 3 up, 3 down for the first 2. Defensively for Noah Matheson. Just missed downstairs. 2-1. Ground ball. Kowalczyk with the throw in time, and there's 2 down. He ranged towards second base quickly. And made the correct shot over to Oliver. Here's your number 9 hitter in Will Thompson, the left fielder. Matheson fires a strike. Here's a chopper. Kowalczyk, nice pickup, the quick throw, and the out. Wow. Repeat performance here at second base. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. We're going to move to the bottom half of inning number 3. Well, here we go with Benny Fergott for the Viroqua Legion squad. He steps in. He's the number 9 hitter as we get things going in the bottom half of inning number 3. Here's a little looper that's easily grabbed. I'm going to say a little pop-up. And there's one down. Here's Griffin Olsen. Olsen started the inning off with a rousing triple. And he'll see if he can do a repeat performance. Takes that one outside. No, it's going to be a strike. Looked like it was outside. Thanks going out to Sleepy Hollow, Levon and the crew. There's a foul ball. North side of Viroqua, and of course the 3 facilities. What a terrific job they continue to do. Vernon Electric Cooperative, there's no other place that their product has, I'll say, increased as slowly as electricity. My goodness, they continue to offer affordable electrical energy. Just inside. Now 2-2. And we hope you're enjoying today's ball game on Vernon Communications, Channel 14. Thanks to all the great crew. They continue to help. Well, Olsen got fooled on that one. Peterson sneaks it by for a called strike. Here's Evan Hubach. Called strike. So I look over to my left, and here's Carl Zuby coming up here. And he's not going to help because he's eating. I know that. I know the trick. Actually, I do need to ask you a couple of questions, though. We got to talk about this booster club, Carl, so don't go away. We might have to do a little promotion, I think, right? The headset is here, so... Well, Hubach is going to pick up a hit. So a good single for Evan Hubach. Here is Slack now. Clayton with a double in the first inning, but did not score. They had a couple of shots at getting them in. Good fastball for a strike. Runner taken off. There's a called strike, and Hubach is tagged out. So the throw down to second base, 2-4 for out number 3. No runs on one hit, nobody actually left on base. It becomes a 1-2-3 inning. It's still 1-0 for Viroqua. Well, back we come, and it's going to be for LaCrescent. Take a look and see where we're at here. It's the top of the order in Mason Bills getting things going. It's a little chopper out front. Here is the throw, and they got him. My goodness. What a job over there at third base with Griffin Olsen. That was a huge, big-time play. 5-3, and just a tough little ground ball. Well, joining us is Carl Zuby, so we did convince him. How about that?
That's if you can hear me.
Oh, I can hear you.
You can hear me? I can't really hear you.
Is that right? Well, that's probably because I turned you down.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
There.
You know, I've been around enough of these over the last, I don't know how many years I've been helping you. Couple, 3.
You're starting to get
maybe
the hang
4.
of it. Yeah. It
Well,
could be
see,
4.
And that's the bad part is now I'm expected to know stuff. And that might not be the best thing.
That could get you in trouble.
Like, you know what you're doing. Oh, crap.
Oh, shoot. So we got to do a little promo here. Let's take a look at who's up to bat here first. Carson Pappy, who is the second baseman, swing and a miss with, I'll actually check that now. That's number 29. Pappy is on base, excuse me. And Isaac Peterson, the pitcher, is now up. So he has a strike on him. Here's a fly ball out to right field. And coming over and able to make the grab, right fielder and Benny Fergit. Nice job there. Benny has come on strong here, Carl, playing ball.
Yeah, and they've moved him. You know, they kind of moved him around a little bit here and there. They played him some left. They played him on some center. And now he's kind of settled in at right field.
Yeah.
And, you know, we lost Phil Ott was the right fielder during school ball.
Yeah. Here's a line shot for a base hit. That splits the gap, and here goes runner Pappy to third base.
I'm not sure Phil is going to, I believe, the University of Miami.
Wow,
but
okay.
I don't know if he's left yet. I think he might just be enjoying his summer. Who knows?
Could be. Well, that's okay, too. Well, that was a line shot that puts Pappy over to third base. Steffes, the hitter, who is now standing on first base, which is his position, moving the runners with 2 down. And now stepping in, it's going to be Jack Welch, the catcher. Pops this one foul. Well, let's talk a little bit about this promo that we have to do, and that's for, I just was talking about the Booster Club a little bit ago. Thanks again to Snowflake Ski and Golf down at Timber Cooley, Steve and all the crew. And that's what we're going to talk to Carl about is some golfing here for the Booster Club. Here's another drive and a beautiful catch.
Nice catch.
My goodness.
I'm guessing that's Braden Landowski.
That was Braden out there with a beautiful diving grab.
Wow.
Put that one on the highlight reel, folks. That's what you call getting on the horse and getting after it. Well, let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll cut things a little short. We'll come back and talk to Carl about the Booster Club golf outing. And here we go with Clayton Slack back up to bat here, as he was up to bat when Hubach was thrown out. He'll foul the first one off. All right, got to get this in. Carl, what's going on here with the Booster Club?
So, after a couple years, it seems like it's been 10, but it's really only been a little over a year. Viroqua Area Athletic Booster Club Association is going to be putting on a golf outing August 1st at Viroqua Hills. There'll be information to follow. Social media will be a big hub of that, but looking like right now $65 a person, a 4-person team. We're going to have some fun things going on. You can buy some mulligans. There's going to be there's been some rumors that there might be a guy that jumps in a pond for $10. So we'll see how this progresses as things move forward.
You just never know.
No.
That's the fun part.
Yep, show up and find out. That's
Oh, my goodness. That's great. So August 1st, folks, what is it going to be, like a 10 o'clock start? Or?
Well, it's a Sunday.
Oh, okay.
And that's kind of been like, we're still kind of talking about it. We don't know, if we get a little later, it's going to be later into the evening before everything wraps up.
Sure.
We're probably looking at a 10 o'clock start.
I see. Okay. All right.
So.
Well, something to look forward to.
Yeah, not too early, not too late.
Yeah. Well, and it gives you, it gives you time. Oh, there's Oliver. He is plunked in the back, skimmed, I should say, maybe. So hit by the pitch. Well, it's nice that you're able to get something going because, like you say, it's been over a year since you've had a fundraiser. And, is this going to be one of your last official acts as a president, or are you still running the ship for a while?
Well, technically, I should have been done about a month ago. But I agreed to take an extra year just because, if everybody would have left, Angie Fry graciously is kind of staying on. She's going to help when she needs to, and we've got great people.
Oh, yeah.
Renee Baker took over a year extra just to kind of help get through. And, between having the pandemic year and, it's kind of sad to say, but there's not a lot of people beating down the doors trying to get in.
Sure.
Nice base hit.
That was a beautiful hit. That was Landowski. Yeah, he put that one right down the line, didn't he?
Yeah.
The pitcher, number 21.
One down and two on. So you've had people that have just really stuck with you, and
yep, and they stepped up for one just to get on there, and two stepped up even farther to kind of stay on, because if everybody that would have been coming off the Booster Club left and new members came on,
sure,
just the way it worked, no one would have seen a potato stand, and no one would have seen our big fundraiser night.
Right.
And I would hate to leave anybody to the wolves with that. And our potato Booster Club stand at the fair, if you've never been there, shame on you.
No kidding. That is excellent.
But you're not going to find a better baked potato.
Oh, I agree. You guys do a heck of a job with that. I just kind of make sure that I don't eat so I can get to that.
Well, the only thing I have going for me is I spend all 5 days there with, being a meat animal superintendent and helping out. I spend a lot of time there. So that also gives me a lot of time to make sure I get all my fair food in. I get my Hubs fries, I get my Mama Lisa's pizza, I get my Lion burgers, I get cheese curds.
And, of course, the potato.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's cool. That's really good to know.
And they should throw in like a 30-day gym membership just because. Because it's fair for me.
That's right.
It's not exactly what you would call fat-free.
That's true. You're right. But, you're busy working all the time, so, right?
Oh, they got him.
They do get him. Landusky thrown out 1.
I thought for a second they weren't really going to know what was going on.
Yeah. 1-4 on the pickoff.
We can blame the first base coach, Scott Bosch, for sending it. Not sure if he watches, but I hope he does.
Here's a little looper, and that's going to be caught by the second baseman. Well, an opportunity disappears right in front of the eyes of the Viroqua offense as the little soft liner is caught for out number 3. No runs on, looks like no hits.
No.
And there's going to be 1 left on base. We'll take a break here. 1-0 the score remains. Well, back we come here to the Park Bowl. Ken Manning along with Carl Zuby sitting in here now. And starting things off is going to be a fly ball that's going to slice foul for the leadoff hitter for LaCrescent. Let's take a look here. That should be number 1 in Braden Abnett, the center fielder. Thanks going out to Scenic Bluffs Community Health Care, acupuncture, dental, medical, all kinds of great things, chiropractic, you name it. They're really doing the job anymore. And our thanks to Kevin Blusky, Rural Mutual Insurance, bringing you today's game. Wisconsin-based company that does business only in Wisconsin. I said number 1 in Braden Abnett. It's actually 11. Now that I got my eyes uncrossed, I can see that there's 2 1s in there. It's 3-1 for the offering, a swing and a miss on a big cut. Count is full now for Matheson. Comes in and the ball is rocketed foul. Thanks to the Riverbank bringing you today's action. Ground ball. Olsen, nice fire, and it gets by Oliver. Tell you what, he charged it, got it perfectly, but the release took off on him. Skipped away from actually Camden. So Abnett is on with the air. That is the first error of the ball game for Viroqua. So, Carl, you've been busy umpiring.
Yep, I've been doing a little
Are you umpiring this weekend here with any of this?
No,
No?
thankfully I'm not. I need to live in the realm of 12 to 14 and under, and then maybe some junior legion.
Oh,
Yeah, even if you think you know baseball,
it's different. You're right. I know what you're saying.
there are so many weird things that I thought I knew baseball. I really did. Not the case. Because every little weird thing I had never heard of has happened to me in the last month and a half.
Doesn't that just get you? And then I'd go. If it was me, I'd be going back to that case book. Where is that?
Yep.
I never saw that one.
The what is it? The NHSH. Whoever puts out the rule book for baseball, softball, has got an app. Ooh, that was close.
That was close.
They have an app, and 2 or 3 times a day, if I'm not doing anything, I'll take a little 10-question mini quiz on baseball and softball, and it's getting better. I'm getting 8 out of 10s every time, but there's just some weird stuff, like the rules you didn't even know existed. But to be fair to the kids that are out here playing, and that's to put a little shameless plug in for the WIAA and everything else. Officials, referees are needed.
Oh yeah.
And it's not a glorious job. I don't know if any of my jobs are really glorious. Between plumbing and teaching and volunteering and umpiring.
And umpiring, yeah.
I guess what you could say is I'm not really in it for the recognition.
There you go. Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
But study up, take the test, because without people like that are willing to sacrifice their evenings and weekends, stuff like this just can't happen.
Right. And there's a nice little crowd here tonight to be able to watch, and the parking lot's full. You
say there was a junior legion game last night that foul ball went through a windshield.
Oh, there's an out. Good sacrifice.
Got base runners on second, third.
And there's only one down now. That was the first out. And looks like we're going to get a timeout here. And we'll just keep it here. Carl, go ahead. What Junior Legion game?
Well, yeah, Junior Legion game, and this one of the parents of the Viroqua kids just parked in what I would say out of the danger zone.
Sure.
There's really no out of danger zone here.
Not around here.
No. But I would have parked there, and you just heard it hit.
Oh, boy.
And you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't bounce. It kind of sunk in.
Oh, God. I know. Well, that happened to the in-laws a few years ago, and I can't remember if it was Nick or Chris that was playing, and they parked in the gravel parking lot over here, and I would have said where they parked, I would have thought, yeah, they're in, pretty good spot. Shouldn't be any problem. And I wasn't doing this stuff yet, so it might have been Chris that was playing. Anyways, was down here standing talking with somebody, and I foul ball, and I heard this crash, and I was like, ooh, that kind of came over from that direction where Mel and Mary Jo parked, and I thought, I'm just going to take a little walk. Sure as shooting, guess what? Back window gone.
That's my car.
Yeah, it was totally gone. Here's the 1-2 offering just outside. This is Will Thompson, by the way, with 2 down, or check that, 1 down and 2 on. It's a 2-2 count. Matheson trying to work out of a bit of a jam. Pops this one up. Slack makes the call and the grab. And now there's 2 away. Back to the top of the order here. So a pop-up trying to get out of this inning here. It's a 1-0 ball game. Viroqua out in front. But LaCrescent knocking on the door here in the 5th. Called strike. Let's take a quick peek here. Bills, the leadoff hitter, has flown out to Braden in center field and grounded to Griffin Olsen, 5-3. That was a beautiful looking curve that drops in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Oh, tried to get him to swing on the outside.
Yeah. Made him want to see if he was going to go fishing or not.
Be curious. I don't know who they pitched last night when they played him.
Yeah. Talking to Coach Swanson, and he said they pitched their number 1 last night. But I don't know who their number 1 is.
Well, I didn't hear the name when Nate just said it, but
Oh, okay.
Kowalczyk closed the game.
Oh, okay. Well,
Lendowski coming over for a nice pick there for the 3rd out.
He's really roaming center field, isn't he?
Yeah.
That was a tremendous job there to get the job done. Let's take a quick look here. No runs on 1 hit, maybe. There was an error in the inning, a hit batsman. That's what it was. No hits in the inning, 2 left on. We'll be back with more in a moment. And back we come here. Carl, you want to take this one?
Sure. This is Ashton Swanson. He is a Seneca
That's right.
player, but with roots in Viroqua. Foul ball back for strike 1.
Just a small.
Strike 2, actually.
Oh, it is. Oh, just a small root.
Small, well, yeah. I'm not sure where his dad's from, but his mom's from Viroqua, so at least half a root.
There you go.
Inside ball 1. I don't want to date myself too much, but you know, some of the people that I went to high school with have kids playing in this, and there are kids currently in the same grade as my kids that are playing in this game right now. So I feel old. 2-2 the count to Swanson. Nice rip up to the shortstop. We're gonna count that as an error probably.
Yep.
So that'll be E6.
Number 16, Casey.
Well, and you talk about stuff like that, and I'll hear of some kids down in the Lancaster area. I say kids, but it's actually, like
40-year-old people.
And I'm like, oh, okay, I give up.
Well, the second baseman, Casey Kowalczyk's up to bat right now. And he'll bunt one foul and hit the roof. Hopefully you guys can hear that.
Couple times, yeah.
Yeah, once on the front, once on the back, so strike one.
Well, thanks going out to Right Choice Construction. Thanks to Rich and the whole crew as they continue to support our area athletic broadcast. And don't forget to contact them when it comes to renovations with your kitchen, bathroom, bedrooms, whatever it might be, living rooms, or even roofs. Another one.
Bunt one foul again. So 0-2 the count on Kowalczyk.
Well, he's got to swing away now, you would think.
You know, and what they're trying to do is get Swanson over to second, get him in scoring position for Benny Ferget, or possibly even the top of the order in Griffin Olson right after that, a little high. So 2-2 the count.
Ferget has, when I've watched him play, Len, you said that he's been moved around. I saw him in left field. He's playing right field tonight. He's got some pop in the bat.
He does. He's really found his stride here later on. Not to say he wasn't hitting good before, but they're going to flip to second. They're not going to get the two, but they'll get the out at second.
So fielder's choice for Kowalczyk.
Right fielder, number 12, Benny Ferget.
1 run on 4 hits and an error for Viroqua. No runs, only 1 hit and 1 error for LaCrescent. It's been a crazy fun ball game here.
Yeah. That'd be 6-5 on Swenson.
6-4.
6-4. So 1-0 to Ferget. Ooh, foul tip. Strike 2 or strike 1.
But,
1-1.
There we just saw that quick bat speed that he has, though. I mean, that was a good swing, and he was right there. I mean, he was compact.
Ooh, down in the dirt.
Well, that'll help.
That'll Kowalczyk move over to second base. 2-1 the count to Ferget.
Since 1893, Premier Co-op supporting their area farmers. They continue to do that fantastic job each and every day.
2-1 to Barry Allen, otherwise known as the Flash. Ooh, called strike. 2-2. He won't make a liar out of me either.
No,
If you doubt Benny Ferget's speed, you just come watch some football here this fall.
Yeah. I was going to ask if you got him in the backfield.
Well, right now he's still a receiver. That was
is he still?
Swinging strike 3. That'll bring up the top of the order, Griffin Olson. 2 outs.
Now batting for Viroqua, third baseman, number 1.
Yep, Viroqua's got camp coming up the 20th through the 22nd.
Ah.
So really looking forward. School got out, 3rd, 4th of June.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just took a breath here this morning. So it's been oh, and they're going to walk him. They're going to intentionally walk Griffin. Griffin also will go to first. Kowalczyk still at second. That'll bring up Hubach, the catcher.
Well, they're looking for a ground ball anywhere, and now we're going to get
and
Ryan
Hubach
Neifelt coming out.
sacrificed in the first, and grounded out to.
I think he had a hit, didn't he?
He had a
He had a hit.
single.
Yeah, and then he got thrown out
Yep.
stealing it. 2-4 on that one. But he came up with a nice base hit. So
it's interesting, to play these games with the top of the order right now is playing Russian roulette. Really.
Just a tad, yes.
There's a reason these guys are the top 4 batters.
Right.
They're known for getting on.
Yeah.
And moving things forward. So
Hubach has had a great spring, and I think a pretty good summer as well.
You can't rule him out of anything.
No. He's become a very good student of the game.
Good luck to LaCrescent for their theory and whatever they're thinking right now.
Well, sometimes you play the odds, and the odds will win, will help you, and sometimes they bite you. Nordic Lanes helping out with today's broadcast. Hope you're enjoying some of that great tasting pizza up there at Nordic Lanes.
Outside, ball 1. Everybody will return back to the bases.
That was a good job by Jack Welch, the catcher, knocking the ball down and actually keeping it in front of him, even though it bounced away from him. It was in front, so he could still watch the runners.
Swing and strike 1. 1-1 the count to Hubach. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Viroqua up by 1. Pitch count's pretty close, 67-61.
Looks like Peterson is trying to keep things outside a little bit on Hubach. Let's see if he runs one inside on him.
Well, he's ahead on the count right now. 1-2 the count to Hubach. Swing and strike 3, caught him. So that'll end the count on no hits. No hits.
Wow.
2 left on base.
All right, we'll be right back with more here from the Park Bowl. Carson Poppy steps in to take over here in the batting cage, we'll call it. Left-handed hitter.
He's number 2.
He is number 2, yes. 2, 3, 4 part of the order. Let's see what he has done. Now, the last time up in the fourth, I forgot to mark. I get to talking too much. I forgot to mark what he had done. He's going to get a base hit here. I'll assume that he's 2 for 2. We're in the sixth inning, folks, and it's still 1-0. Matheson has just given up a leadoff base hit to the number 2 batter, for LaCrescent. And here is his counterpart, Isaac Peterson. Fired a curveball that stayed inside, failing to break in time. And it's 1-0. Fly ball foul off to the right. That hit a car or something. That was one of those metal clunks that you hear.
Yep. Just kind of that dead sound.
Yep. One and one. Quick toss over to first, and diving back in was Poppy. Well, just as a FYI, folks, come on down to the ballpark from here on out. Not going to be able to do any other ball games the rest of the weekend. Here's a ground ball. Could be 2. There's 1. The relay
Got it.
is, they called him safe, I think. Wow. That was close.
Yes, it was.
So they're going to get the fielder's choice. They'll get the lead runner, 6-4.
Not to pick on the ump, but there's really no reason you should be on the other side of second base.
Uh-huh.
When there wasn't somebody on second.
On second base.
People nitpick me, so I feel as if I've earned just a little bit
You can.
Hey, maybe that's not right.
This is usually the position, and I think you're right. Runner on. He's taking off, swinging a foul ball. They'll do it again. Thanks to Gunderson Health, the Viroqua Clinic right here in downtown Viroqua, for all your prescription needs. Embroidery and more, thanks to Greg Danes and family. Out there at Swigum Road, 210D Swigum Road, to be precise. Toss back over and still in. Well, thanks to Mark Evinger, Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service. They service what they sell. They have some tremendous zero-turn lawnmowers. Got to give them a try. Country Clipper and such. Matheson trailing 2-1 in the count right now.
Ooh.
Back over again, and diving back was Peterson. Probably thinking, he was going to go before. He might go this time. So we'll see. There he goes. Here's the throw down. It couldn't be close. They got him.
That was a beautiful throw by Hubac. Nice catch by Kowalczyk.
2-4 on the putout, and that was what an accurate shot, as you mentioned, Carl. Hubac came up so fluid in that motion.
I've watched him do it several times this year.
Yeah.
He's a reason. He's probably one of the top, I would say one of the top 5 pitchers on the team.
Yeah. Right.
And to have somebody with that accuracy behind the plate,
that's crazy.
Throwing people out.
Yeah.
That's a good recipe.
That is. Well, a walk is going to be issued here to Steffes, who is the cleanup hitter. Now the catcher and Jack Welch stepping in. We say thanks to Culver's of Viroqua right here on the north side. Stop in there for the Butterburger, deluxe burgers, all kinds of great basket specials. Starting things off, that's a curve inside for a ball. Taking a look now in the stretch with 2 down. That's popped up. This
That's out of
is
play.
going to be out of play. Okay. Yep. That evens the count on the long strike.
Yep. The guy on first almost made third before
was-
it touched down. He had his wheels on.
He was bouldering.
He unhooked the plow
Yeah.
and took off.
No kidding. He's a big guy. Yeah, he's probably got to be thinking like a linebacker type or something there.
I umped a doubleheader here last week. Oh, foul. Umped a doubleheader, and the second game was the Legion game. Junior Legion, then Legion.
Okay.
And took off, and one of the guys from the other team took off from first knowing that the guy was not going to stop at first. So I wanted to be at second if there was a play there.
Sure.
And
Here's a fly ball. This is just foul.
And made it to second. And then the guy made it to second.
Oh.
And I looked at him. I go, I think I beat you here. He goes, well, I'm a lineman. Like, do you see what I look like? And he just looks at me and goes, yeah. All right.
That's a great story.
So we're on the same page. That works.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you keep it so light out there in the field for those players.
I do, it's fun talking to them. Last week's Legion game, I don't know, I don't think you were here. I was in the field for that.
Okay.
And poor Noah Matheson, the pitcher right now, got picked off twice.
Oh, my
in
goodness.
2 pickles.
Oh.
So after the first one, after the second one, I was in the field. I was standing behind first base. He was playing first base.
Sure.
And I looked at him and I go, I didn't know you liked pickles that much. He just kind of looked at me and he goes, I don't know what's wrong with me. Well, whatever.
Oh, that's funny.
If you can't have fun, there's just no reason
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah. You should have asked him, do you like dill or butter?
Yeah.
Because they were. Oh, shoot. Well, here comes another walk.
Yeah, ball 4.
So 2 on with 2 down.
The center fielder, number
Here's Abnett, Braden Abnett, who has struck out. He was on by an error. A slow chopper down that third base side that Griffin Olsen got to, but then threw the ball away. Threw it up the right field line a little bit too far, and Oliver couldn't get to it. Hope you're enjoying today's ballgame on Coon Valley Telecommunications Channel 14. Now a quick little timeout here. Hubach bringing everybody in. They're going to get on the same page. Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, we appreciate John Maslevicek and his crew. You know, they cover Stoddard and Chaseburg and, of course, the Red Mountain Store. Don't forget about that. Thanks to Cashton Farm Supply, Ernie Peterson and his crew of professional organic farm experts. There's a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, Carl, and he was way out in front.
Oh, that's the off speed. The off speed really gets them.
Especially when you've been throwing pretty hard. Matheson trying to come up with something. This on the outside part of the plate, it's going to be a ball. Or was it a strike? It was a strike, okay.
Wow.
0-2? No, 1-2. All right. I thought it was a ball, but
That was, there's
swing
swinging
and
strike 3.
Yep, a foul tip right into the mitt of Hubach and a big, big strikeout. LaCrescent will leave 2 on. They had 1 hit, 2 walks, 2 left on, no runs coming across here. It's still 1-0. Viroqua out in front.
got Clayton Slack up. Hard fly ball to left field is going to be dropped, and that's going to be good enough for a triple. He's going to get into third safe. Nice slide.
He can fly.
Yes, he can.
Viroqua, people, I don't know if they understand the speed that they've got out there. Hubac is, even though he got thrown out at second on that attempted steal, he's quicker than people think with those long legs.
Well, he's faster than I am for sure.
Olsen is fast. Slack, obviously.
Camden Oliver here, first baseman.
Oof.
Nice line drive right between center and right field. Going to bounce off the fence. That's going to score Slack and score Camden Oliver a double and bring Braden Landowski up. Center fielder.
We have seen Camden do that a number of times, haven't we?
He has, and I haven't mentioned it. I told my daughter I probably wouldn't ever call him the Big Hurt anymore. Oh, wait, there it was.
Oh, well.
I guess whatever. I had heard, though, that he definitely knows that I've said it.
Is that right? Okay.
And he's not happy with it.
Is that right? But
he doesn't know Frank Thomas.
He must not.
Frank Thomas was the Big Hurt.
Got to show him some clips of Frank. Man, he's crunching the ball. Come on, Camden.
I know anything inside. He just gives it a ride.
Yeah.
That's a breaking ball right down for strike two. He's 0-2 right now to Landowski.
Now we're going to get a courtesy runner coming out. Let's see, number 2 in Aiden McDowell.
Courtesy in for the first baseman.
And they'll do a re-entry on that. Because they're able to do that. Should mention Cashton Building Supply, Kevin Kirking, and CBS Designs. Out there in that downtown Cashton. I tell you what a great job they can do. And Miss Kuzi can help you out. She will take care of things with three-dimensional designs for you, too, so you can actually see your plans. And then you'll know what you need for all your building needs.
Landowski will foul one back. Still 0-2 the count.
He's playing tough right there.
Well, when you've got an 0-2 count, anything close, you've got to go.
You got to get that bat out there. My grandsons need to know that.
Little pop up to right field. That'll be caught. And the throw back to third, or second, I should say. It'll be a pop up to 9. That'll bring up the pitcher, Noah Matheson. 1 out.
Number 21, Noah.
Well, and I say that, but I've talked to my grandsons about that. 0-2, you got to protect. That means get that bat head out there. You got a good eye.
Yep. You're
But,
much better off going out swinging.
Yep. But,
watching.
they're young yet. And that confidence of.
Your oldest would be a freshman?
Yes. Yep, Brody will be a freshman.
Doesn't make you feel old at all?
Oh, I'm so beyond. I already know that.
Pass ball. The catcher will move Camden or the runner for Camden over to third.
Now,
I'm not sure who they brought in.
Yeah. McDowell running.
Is it Aiden?
Yep. I ask myself sometimes, like, how fast did did that time go anyways, you know? Doesn't seem like that long ago is carrying him around a little tyke.
High ball one. No, ball three. 3-0 the count to Matheson. Yeah, I think the faster time goes, time is related to white hair. So the more white hair you have, a little throw down to third. Not sure what went on there. 3-1 the count. I looked down to third because it looked like he was going to throw down to third.
I think when he threw he let go of the ball and the ball hit the helmet and it rolled basically over the top of the helmet and out to the pitcher. You're not going to see that very often.
No.
Catcher was kind of walking around like, what?
He wound up. I looked down to third to see where Aiden was, and the ball was dribbling towards the pitcher.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, definitely. The more white hair you have, the faster time travels.
Very much so. Here's a long fly ball.
Right to center field. That'll be caught. And the tag by McDowell will score. So they'll score 2 this inning on a sacrifice by Matheson. That'll bring up Ashton Swanson, the left fielder.
The left fielder, number 10, Ashton.
Well, what happens if you have the tough combination of white hair and losing white hair?
Ooh, that's true. That's a paradox. Ooh, rounder right to the pitcher. He'll walk it over about halfway. Little underhand flip to the first baseman. That'll be out number 3. So they'll have 2 hits or 2 runs on 2 hits, no one left on base.
3-0 to score. We'll be back in a moment. Well, here we are with the 7th inning. We are almost done with this ball game, and it has been quite the ball game. 3-0 score here. The lead by the Viroqua Legion squad. Count is 1-1 to Lucas Hefner. Our thanks going out to Bobby Johns. Thanks to Sue Brigham and the crew. That really, really delicious Friday night fish that Sue has out there at Front Street. Got to give that a try, folks. And the Bank of Cashton, well, is something old and something new. It's, of course, the new building and just beautiful facility. There's a strikeout. Standing K. 1 down. But Scott Wall has some neat little items in the lobby area, in the common area, whatever you want to call it, that remind you of some of the old days. Got a couple, I think he's got an old safe in there, if I remember right. on display. And the ADRC, the Aging and Disability Resource Center, right here in Vernon County. They're located in Viroqua, just up behind left field here, as I mentioned before. But what a job they continue to do in keeping senior citizens, disabled citizens safe. Swing and a miss. Boy, he went after a fastball, kind of coming in on the shoulders, and he more of a defensive swing there, Carl.
Yeah, a little high, but close. They'll check that almost.
Benson.
2-2 the count now.
Yep, sitting at 2-2 with one down. He'll try to do something here. He is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice. Missed outside. Matheson trying to get the complete game. That would be huge for Viroqua. Not have to worry about using any other pitcher tonight. Ball lifted towards right field. This could be trouble, but ranging over there to the right side.
He's up.
Is that Ashton out there?
96 right now?
Yeah. Ashton Swanson.
That's
Benny. Benny's out there. That's right. Yep. Benny Fergott with the grab.
Can't see the scoreboard, but I'm assuming that 96 is Noah.
Yeah.
96 to 83.
I think.
As far as pitch count goes.
It could be. And our final sponsor we want to mention is American Family Insurance, the Phil Strand Agency. Thanks to Phil Strand, it's the family that you choose. Swing and a miss here with 2 down. Taking a look at the line score here so far, it's 3 runs on 6 hits, 1 error for Viroqua, no runs on 2 hits, and 1 error for LaCrescent. It's been a real good ball game as Ryan Neifelt calls a quick timeout. He wants to talk to his batter here in Will Thompson. Sitting at 0-1. Again, folks, a reminder, this will be the only 2 ball games tonight. The Westby game earlier at 3:30 where the Westby Legion lost 8-1, I believe the final score was.
Who did they play?
Onalaska. Foul ball back at us. They just had a tough 4th inning. And I think like 6 or 7 runs were scored that inning.
Yeah, eventually Viroqua and Westby Legion will play each other again.
Monday night they'll play. I think it's in Westby Monday night. Looking forward to doing that. We'll have that on live. And there's a called strike 3 to end this particular ball game. So next week we'll have the ball game from Westby. I think it's a 7 o'clock start. The Westby Legion hosting Viroqua at Veterans Memorial Field. So we look forward to seeing folks there on that one. This, our last broadcast, I have another obligation down at Stump Dodger Bash this weekend. So if you want to get down and watch in Gays Mills, they got some terrific music coming up. Be sure to stop in down there over the weekend of tomorrow and all day Saturday into Saturday evening. Well, Carl, quite the score, 3-0 the score. The ball game was fast-paced, well-played game. Only 2 errors, 1 apiece for each team.
Yeah, that's to watch a ball game with that few of errors and have it that close. You know those teams are pretty well matched.
Yes, they got some good discipline. They know how to play the game right.
And like you had said earlier too, these two teams played last night.
Yeah.
And went into extra innings, and it was a 1-run ball game. So.
Right. Yeah. So you knew it was going to be tight.
Oh yeah.
Well, thanks for popping up here and talking a little bit about the Booster Club, Carl, and helping out with the final 4 innings or so here of tonight's ball game.
Oh, I appreciate you not telling me to leave.
I wouldn't do that. It's just too much fun.
There you go.
Got to have fun. All right. Well, speaking of fun, again, Thanks for joining us. We hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production, LLC, of the Viroqua Legion baseball tournament. Viroqua with the win once again over LaCrescent, 3-0. For Carl Zuby, I'm Ken Manning, saying we'll see you next week somewhere on the diamond. Have a great weekend, everyone. Take care.